Okay, so we got some more breaking news. It's bad for the cult of Trumpster Fire. So apparently, Miss Maxwell is willing to testify, and in a letter stated that she was openly and willingly, openly and honestly willing to testify in public if she received clemency from President Donald Trump. Now, of course, Trump says, that I have the power to do that. I have the power to pardon her, but nobody's come to talk to me about it. Anyways, so essentially, they put out this, of course, in the alternative, if Miss Maxwell were to receive clemency, she would be willing and eager to testify openly and honestly in public before Congress in D.C. She welcomes the opportunity to share the truth and dispel the many misconceptions and misstatements that have plagued this case from the beginning. Now, this is per the Independent. Now, she also made a few claims, well, not claims, but a few asks, and basically saying that, if she were to do this, she would want immunity from this, and then basically for, immunity to be able to speak freely and whatnot. And then on top of that, any interview that she would do would have to be away from the correctional facility. Now, remember, she's still serving a 20-year sentence. She's still there. Now, there is the caveat here. She has the ability to not be open and honest and say whatever she can in order to get herself out of prison. Now, where would she go if she got out of prison? Because she can't be here in America because everybody's going to want to come after her. I'm thinking some country that is partnered with us, that we are sending billions of our taxpayer dollars to subsidize their people for things that we don't even get here. I'm thinking is real. Anyways, so let's see. So she had about 100 different people that she was talking about with potential ties to the Epstein ring. So this is really interesting. And let's see. It was also her attorney is calling on Trump to overturn her Epstein-related conviction. So it's interesting to see what is going to happen. Shall she tell the truth completely? Because see, what she could do is she could do a complete ruse, right? Because remember now, all of this happened. Well, I think for her, I'm not sure who went first, but I'm pretty sure all of it went down under Trump's administration, his first administration. So she could be sitting here saying that, hey, I will tell the truth. And oh yeah, it'll be favorable just to lie to them, because if you lie to them and tell them that, yeah, you're going to tell the truth to them, but you actually tell the truth to us, she can't get in trouble for telling Trump that, hey, I'll make sure that I say something that doesn't involve you, but I will make sure that I implicate everyone else but you. She couldn't get in trouble for that. And if Trump were to say anything about that, that would be even worse. But remember now, this is Trumpster Fire we're talking about. This man literally tells you that I had the ability to go, I wanted to go, but I wasn't invited, so then I didn't want to go. Right? I met one of my wives. I got one of my wives from Epstein, and one of my other wives, we all partied with Epstein and Ghislaine. So Ghislaine and Ivana were apparently good friends. You live 2 blocks down from one another. I think it's so funny. Josh Johnson did a special on this, and he was like, it's so bad that, Epstein had to go to Trump's house and be like, hey, so I'm on the sex offenders list. And by the way, I left my jacket. Josh Johnson, you are a genius. Yeah. Hats off to you, buddy. But so far, this is what we think. So I'm just reading here through articles because there's more things that are popping up, and if you have to try so hard to tell people that you're innocent without just doing what's needed to prove your innocence, you're not innocent. And for whatever reason, because remember now, there was Pizzagate. And so every Republican, conservative, alt-right, far-right, all these guys, they were all about Pizzagate. Oh my God, they're drinking baby blood and all this and blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, we've got to bring them down. And there was a guy that went to this pizza shop to try and unalive a bunch of people there. So I just don't get it, man. Like, to still see how many people are holding on to the cult of Trumpster Fire shows just how much he was able to mislead uneducated, these are low IQ people, and they have very low self-esteem. And at this point, I'm feeling like they thought that they had no purpose in life. And here comes Trumpster Fire that says, I'll give you purpose. I'll give you hatred. I'll give you that. Nothing else. I'll just give you hatred. Because I gave you identity politics. I didn't give you actual policies. I didn't give you means to a pathway forward. I didn't give you a means to be able to sustain yourself, your family, and move forward. I didn't give you none of that. No. I just told you the reason why we're about to screw you over is because of those people over there. We want to make sure that you hate everyone for the things that we're about to do to you and have done to you. That's all. That's all. So this really is somewhat of a godsend, but there's still so many different variables in this. Because, like I said, remember, the DOJ just met with her in private, and she left with a box of documents or whatever, and we don't know what it is. So, and there's all these floating of clemency and pardons and all this kind of stuff. And, they're basically, you got Republicans in the Senate basically saying, well, if she doesn't say what we want her to say, then we're going to send her back. That's literally how you're going to say it. That's how it should be implied. I forgot exactly who the legislator was that was like, hey, yeah, if she doesn't tell us, or if she doesn't tell you guys what we want her to tell you, we're going to send her ass back. And so, then she also has she also has to look at what happened to her partner and confidant. Because we still don't know what happened to that. And there's all this cover up on that too. Like, conspiracy theories, what a conspiracy theory is taking a kernel of something, or taking an incident and then finding little kernels of reputable kind of information and then going off of it and just expanding into wild territory. Like, Alex Jones should be all over this, but he's out there crying like a bitch on his channels to his people. I think I'm going to be sick. I think I'm going to be sick. Really? Really? But he's the alpha male? Remember, he had frog juice, didn't turn you gay, but water would turn frogs gay, but not him. He buys all of these mental shakes and pee-pee shakes and all these kinds of things. If you're an old man and you have to sell stuff like that, your life is worthless and it's meaningless. Sorry, that was going a bit too far. I'm not sorry, Alex. I'm not sorry. Oh, did I say I'm not? I'm sorry. Whoops, I'm not sorry. Damn, I can't stop myself. But anyways, that was just breaking news, and I thought it was really interesting. I've got some more stuff. Actually, my mother and I have decided to partner up and do a little interview podcast. It's not an interview, it's a podcast. We're just going to be talking and whatnot about apparently politics, religion, education, all these kinds of things. So whenever she can decide to get everything together and we can work it out and we can meet up and put everything together, I will let you guys know. So, yeah. Anyways, that's all I got.